We move back to the debate now here on the John and Ken Show. One thing you should, by the way, the voter guide is up and has been on the website now for about a week. If you didn't know, it's a lot of people have been looking at it because they are getting their ballots in the mail. It's time to vote as we're down to just about a month or so here before. Well, actually, it is 4 weeks tomorrow to the election. 4 weeks.
Can I wait? Can I tell you something funny about a proposition? I think it's Proposition 59.
I have it in my hand.
59.
59 is with the right. This is about Citizens United.
Okay.
About the Supreme Court decision that corporations can vote or people or something.
Right. This is a true story. This really happened to me this morning.
And by the way, the legislature thinks it can weigh in on this, but yeah.
Okay. So I'm literally sitting on a park bench with my friend this morning. We play tennis. Sometimes we start talking. Somebody else needs the court. And we go sit on a park bench next to the tennis courts. A young woman walks up. She's very tall and thin, long red hair, kind of pretty, kind of hippie-ish. And she hands us what looked like a business card. She had a dog. She hands the card, and it's to vote for Prop 59. And the purpose of it instructs the California legislature to do everything it can to overturn the Supreme Court decision, which allows unlimited campaign financing by corporations. You might have heard it's called Citizens United. And so that you could spend an unlimited amount of money contributing to political action groups. And my friend and I engaged with her because she was kind of odd. She was kind of like Santa Monica spacey. And I looked at this, I go, that's a Supreme Court decision. Uh-huh. Well, the state legislature can't override a Supreme Court decision?
No.
She didn't
They just
know
want
this.
to be part of some effort to try to do that.
But there's nothing you do. And I was trying to explain to her, I go, no, Congress has to draw up a constitutional amendment, and then you got to get 38 of the 50 states to approve that amendment, and then it can be added to the Constitution.
Might be easier just to get another Supreme Court to...
Right. But, she got really spacey. And then, we started talking with her about politics just to, like, mess with her. And she started getting, she threw in, like, all the buzzwords, about climate deniers and evolution in the public schools and all this stuff. And she started talking about the Tea Party. And you know what? The Tea Party, like all the racists in the Tea Party went crazy a few years ago. I go, boy, that's a pretty racist comment yourself. She goes, you're calling me a racist? I said, yeah, you just smeared every single person in the Tea Party and called them racist. You talk about a generalization, a broad brush? And she looked at me stunned. She goes, well, that's not right. I go, do you know anyone in the Tea Party? And she went blank. I don't understand the question. I said, have you ever met a single person who's been in the Tea Party? And she's looking around. She's looking at her shoes. She doesn't know what to say. I go, how could you call everyone in the Tea Party racist when you don't even know any of these people?
This is on the west side, this happened?
It's on the west side, yeah.
She didn't expect to run into you.
No. My friend was giving it to her, too. We were being friendly and as polite as we could be, but we're just challenging her belief system. And then she starts talking about, well, these corporations, they're allowed to give unlimited money, and like these broadcasting corporations put on these right-wing AM radio hate shows. And it's like, whoa, you're starting to get close to home here. I said, well, actually, I work in the radio business. There's no such thing. There are no corporations bribing the government to put on right-wing hate radio shows. There's the companies put on anything on the air that they think is going to draw an audience. And she's looking at me. I go, really? There's no such thing. You don't know what you're talking about. And so we continue on. And then finally, we get her on this smearing the racist thing. And she goes, oh, next thing you're going to tell me is all lives matter. And I looked at her. I said, yeah, you're right. All lives do matter. And she went, oh. And she turned around and stalked away. And I said, wait a second, doesn't your life matter? And she goes, well, yeah. I go, see, all lives matter, right? She got so mad. She kept on stomping off with her dog. Oh, Jesus. That's what's out there. And whatever her vote is, it cancels out my vote. She didn't know anything. Her knowledge of the world was zero. Absolute zero. Passing out these cards. Yeah, the legislature is going to override the U.S. Supreme Court. Okay. Go ahead. Vote yes on 59, if that's what you think.
The only poll, well, I may be wrong as I speak, more polls come out. There was one taken over the week.